YouTube, you can be here with a review of the Power Rangers Super Megaforce, Prince Vekar, and X-Borg figures. Now they're evil, so they're not action heroes or anything like that, but it is the 5-inch or so scale line for Super Megaforce that just started. And here we go. So we got Prince Vekar, the main villain, Vekar, sometimes people say, I think it's Vekar. But whatever, he is what he is. Walls Gills from Gokaiger, and then the X-Borg, the main foot soldiers, the Gorman in Gokaiger. So we'll go ahead and start with Vekar, whatever, V-Dog. I don't know. So he's not an awful figure, but he's not really superb either. Head articulation-wise, he can't look up and down. He's got a rotation that gets caught with his cuffs. His shoulder pads do not move, so of course you are limited in articulation that away. And there we go. It was just stuck. And you can raise the hand about that much. Same thing with the legs. They are the same joints that are on the Ranger figures. However, because of his coat, he can't really splay too far that away. But his back and forth articulation is just fine. Single joints at the elbow and the knee. And that about covers it for that. Now, my main complaint with this figure is the same that I had with the figure art. I never purchased the figure art, but my biggest flaw with it was the tassels. The tassels are a big part of his outfit. They make him flare and all that fun stuff. But both of these figures, both the figure art and the 5-inch figure here, both just have flat tassels going straight down. Meaning if you raise his arm, his tassels now look like some sort of weird gun. And that's strange. But like I said, the figure had that same problem, so it's not a huge deal. I just really would have liked to see, like, maybe flat tassels that just kind of went down like that. So that his natural pose wouldn't have to be just straight up standing there military style. But then that's just a minor complaint. He has cool flappies back here. Back is painted fairly nice, all things considered. So it's actually a pretty nice figure, and it reminds me a lot of the Rock figure that we got from the Megaforce line, and the fact that, while it's not perfect, it's a pretty nice representation of them, and I really like what they did. The paint on this guy is actually really nice. Lots of gold and silver, and those are two colors that Bandai does really, really well. So overall, not too bad. I think his head's a little bit weird, but Walls Guild just always had a really strange head. Now moving along to the X-Borg figure. I love this thing, actually quite a bit. Not to the point where I'm going to buy multiples, because I just don't do that. But it is a really great figure. Now, same articulation getup as the Rangers. He's a very simple looking figure, so nothing is protruding or anything like that to hinder articulation. No up and down head movement whatsoever. He does come with the club weapon that they carry around. And you do have swivels down at the boots and at the cuffs of the gloves there. So very nice, and even the back is painted very beautifully. And one thing I really, really like what they did with this figure that I haven't really seen too much in Bandai America products, or Bandai Japan products really, is a very beautiful black wash. For those of you that don't know, black wash is basically the process of taking thin black paint, brushing it on the entire figure, and then basically wiping it clean with a cloth. And that gives you these sort of textures in here, along the chest and everything, where there's just black bits inside of it. And the end result that they got with this figure is very, very nice. And way back in the Super Legends line, that's something I did to my Lord Zed figure that made it really, really nice looking. So I love the fact that they did a black wash on this X-Borg figure, and it really makes it pop. Because without it, I think it would be a very, very bland figure. You just have silver blobs on a gray figure. And now what you have is a very mechanical and very nice looking figure. And considering that the Gokaiger toy lines never had any sort of representation of the Gorman, these are very good. And given the scale, they're only a hair shorter than the figure arts. The figure art probably comes up to about here or so. So if you scale these right, they actually do work fairly decent with the figure arts. But again, these are a basically 4.5 to 5-inch scale figure, so they are a little bit shorter than their figure counterparts. But they're a nice little thing to pose with your Go-Catcher figurettes if you do have those. I'll make this short and sweet. I really like these two figures. Vekar has his issues, but he's still overall a nice figure, while the X-Borg is probably one of the best foot soldier figures that we've gotten in recent times. I just love the black wash on it, mixed with the silver paint that Bandai does really good. Just makes for a very nice looking figure. So I cannot express how much I do like the X-Borg. Like I said, Vekar has his issues, but overall he's a nice representation of Vekar and Walls Gills. Should you need one, I never picked up the figure art, so I can't really compare the two, but for the price, it's not really a bad pickup at all, and they go great with the Super Megaforce figures you already may have, or will buy, or something. But overall, for their price, they're still really great figures, and I do recommend picking these two up. Thanks for watching, take care, and have a great one. Bye.